My dear friends, all of us can contribute to the conversation and agenda for the Plenary Council 2020, especially the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people of this great land. We need to hear your voice. It needs to listen, the church that is, to the voices, to all the voices, the many lived experiences, so that those who have felt perhaps alienated for whatever reason can now be taken seriously in terms of feeding into the collective voice. So what does it mean to be Catholic in Australia today? What is God saying to us in this great Southland?
I think God is asking us to be more closer, get more closer to Him.
This is our golden time as Aboriginal people right across the whole of Australia to be able to say what they want to say to the diocese, to the church, for people to be able to listen. And I encourage every person in our community to say and have a comment about the Plenary Council.
I think it's asking about our beliefs and our cultural ways. Like as a race, we can teach and learn from other races about our cultures and our beliefs, and yeah.
First and foremost, unity. Unity in the church, within the Catholic Church. There's a lot of division in different ways. The Holy Spirit is asking us to have a unity in the church.
I think God is asking us, Holy Spirit is speaking to the church to open its heart, its doors, and open its heart, to be welcoming and inclusive. And I think it has to be more inclusive, welcoming Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples of other groups, for example, and especially young people.
I think God is asking us to come together from different cultural backgrounds, from non-Indigenous, Indigenous and foreigners, to come together and share our faiths.
Every Aboriginal person has had their own experience within the Catholic faith, and I think a sense of national healing needs to take part. We've walked towards that, and I think that's the way to go for the future, is to look at bringing a sense of healing for all Aboriginal people and exploring our faith and spirituality and embedding it deeply into the Church's practices, in traditions, whether it be the icons or symbolism or it be the cultural traditions.
It's very, very important because we have a lot to give. Through our spirituality that has been there for thousands of years, we certainly have a lot to give. And that was a gift to us in the first place from God, and I think it's now the Holy Spirit wants us to share it more.
It's very important that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders have a voice in a plenary 2020, so they can inspire the young ones to believe in faith and religions.
We need to have some input into what are some of the issues within our communities, what's troubling us, what do we feel we need to do to be able to move forward into the future, not only for us as elders in the community but also for our younger generation who are going to be leading the way.
And it is very important that we do have a yarning circle so others may know what we feel and how we can go through with it.
I think it's important that the Indigenous people take part in the Plenary Council so that their words can be understood.
Plenary Council 2020 will shape the future of the Catholic Church in this country. That is the hope in an environment of openness and dialogue. There really isn't a more pressing matter of consideration for the Church in Australia. You as individuals can also personally contribute by going to the Plenary Council 2020 website www.plenarycouncil.catholic.org.au. Your voice can and must be heard now. Together we can make a difference. So I encourage you to take up the challenge and participate in a prayerful and hopeful way, recognising its impact for the future of our Church in this country. May God bless all of you.